India versus China. Who has the stronger military power if a battle begins with both the countries? Whenever the India and China face off on the border, the immediate question that arises, who has the bigger military power? Obviously it's China. China has a dwarf India in overall defense capabilities. Its defense budget stands at $152 billion against India's $51 billion, which is 3 times that of India. But to the consideration, India has a lower price and has the highest value product. So India's $51 billion has to be considered overall with $100 billion against China's $152 billion in defense budget. But that doesn't mean China has a subdue India. The governments on the both sides believe that the next India conflict would be limited in scope and short in duration instead of the protracted large-scale force-on-force campaign. That's due to the threat of the nuclear attack, as both the countries have sufficient nuclear capabilities. So here are the detailed comparison of the military strength of the two countries of India and China. Army. Reaching military age annually 19,555,000 active frontline personnel, 2,335,000. Active reserve personnel is 2,300,000. From India, reaching military age is annually 22,900,000 and active frontline personnel is 1,362,400,000 and active reserve personnel is 2,844,750,000. Land Force. China. Tanks 6,457, armored fighting vehicles 4,788, self-propelled guns 1,710, towered artillery 6,246, multiple launch rocket system 1,770. From India, tanks 4,426, armored fighting vehicles 6,704, self-propelled guns 290, towered artillery 7,414, multiple launch rocket system 292. If you look at the Air Force system of China, total aircraft 2,955, fighters or interceptors 1,271, fixed wing attack aircraft 1,385, transport aircraft 782, trainer aircraft 352, helicopters 912, attack helicopters 206. Air Force of India, total aircraft 2,102, fighter or interceptors 676, fixed wing attack aircraft 809, transport aircraft 857, trainer aircraft 323, helicopter 666 and attack helicopters 16. Chinese Navy, total naval strength 714, aircraft carriers 1, frigates 51, destroyers 35, corvettes 35, submarines 68, coastal defense craft 220, mine warfare 31. And when we look at India's naval power, total naval strength 295, aircraft carrier 3, 1 is in construction and 1 to be designed, totally 5, the frigates 14, destroyers 11, corvettes 23, submarines 15, coastal defense craft 139, mine warfare 6. Clearly, Chinese naval power overwhelmingly exceeds Indian. However, Indian Navy is acquiring as well as building vessels to expand its fleet. Also has made a deal with Israel with $2 billion for ICBMs and many other weapons. So hereby, China has an upper hand, but India is in very fast modernization to catching up China within a decade. If you look at the Chinese defense budget, it is $161 billion and India's is $51 billion. So the winning percentage will be India's 46% and China 54%. If we look at the allies and axis, the allies of India and China, India's United States of America, Israel, Australia, Japan, France, United Kingdom, Indonesia, Singapore, Vietnam, Canada and Thailand. And we look at China's allies, Russia, North Korea, UAE, Iran, Philippines, Qatar and Mexico. So when we compare the allies and axis winning percentage, it will be devastating for China's allies. China's is 33 and India's is 67. So to the conclusion, if India and China go to a battle, it will be no loss for no one and no gain for no one. particularly if they have to battle with both the sides, they will be having allies with them. So with these said allies, India will be having the much upper hand, and China will be having a so much lower hand if it also has Russia with them. So what do you think of the military powers of India and China? Does India is ready for China, or China is ready for India? Will they both have a battle in the future or in the coming years? Post your comments below, and if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and follow us on social networks and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching. This is WC Daily. Think big, think different. Bye.